What's up, guys? My name's Mello. I'm live on Twitch almost every day at about 4 p.m. EST, and we're going to do a Lighthouse loot guide today. We're not going to waste any time. So we're on the map Lighthouse, up at the main cabin, and right down this big road is a chair, and it has gold spawns, bitcoins, lions, clocks, ornaments, blah, blah, blah. Loose meds in there. There's a rare spawn right here. Bitcoin can spawn there. Rare spawn right here. VPX, Virtex, Aesa. There's some tech spawns, tank battery spawn right here. And then tech spawns, as you can see, we got a gauge, defuel. Then you want to open this door. You got a rare spawn right here. Bitcoins, guitar picks, Aesas, VPX, Virtex. Same thing right here where these euros are. Same thing right here on this chair. I'm just gonna say rare spawns because there's so much loot that can spawn on it. We got one right here. There's a moonshine spawn here. Loot spawn here. Good loot spawn here. And Bitcoin spawn here. That's where I got this GP coin. Then I'll normally head all the way downstairs. And I will check this guy. As you see, we got a Prokill and an Iridium. Bitcoins can spawn here, Aesas, stuff like that. Then I will run over here to this little wooden box. And there is a good spawn here. Then I'll run back up. Really good spawn right here, and right here, and right here. I will run up again. And there is, see, we got a car battery. There's tech spawns here. Tech spawns here. Bitcoin spawn here, and food, and moonshine. Ammo spawns. And there is a Bitcoin spawn right here. And then we'll run out this way. There is food and drink, and meds. Intel spawn on this shelf. Bitcoin spawn right here. Unfortunately, we didn't get anything. Now I will run down. Bitcoin spawn here, where that USC is, and a Bitcoin spawn here. And they're not always going to be Bitcoins. You'll get Virtex guitar picks, GP coins, stuff like that. Then what I'll do after I loot all of that is I will run over here and I will loot the garage first. You can just run down this rock. And also the inspiration for this loot guide, I just have a couple different loot spots and I'm not looting some other spots, was Vanza. He made a really good video and I'll put a link to his channel in the description. When you're in here, you got a tech spawn right here where this plexiglass is. You can get water filters and such. You got a toolbox, more tech spawns, and there's an intel spawn right here, as well as a tech spawn. And then you run up, and you got a Bitcoin spawn right here, and in this chair, I've gotten a bunch right here. And then you can loot the garage. There's, you know, tech spawns and other stuff in here, and you got jackets and whatnot. But I would rather just go out here. There is a Bitcoin spawn right here and a rare spawn. As you see, we already got the GP coin. There's a Bitcoin spawn right here and right here. Also, guys, remember a lot of times these are like gold chains and stuff, but you can make a killing. I would say average. I was probably getting about 800k to 1 million rubles an hour. We're gonna loot this safe. This is wrong thing. This is a USEC first safe key right here. Open it, and as you see, we got a radio. I don't think anything can spawn in the bottom. I'm not sure, but you can get anything out of there: bitcoins, radios, Aesas, blah blah blah. And then we have the USEC second safe key right here. As you can see, we got some euros, but you can get the same kind of loot out of there. And then after I loot that, I would normally run right up there and take the Red Rebel extract. But I'm gonna assume you guys don't have the Red Rebel. If you do, or if you don't, I would definitely make sure you try to do the barter, because it's very, very, very worth it for these loot runs. Very, very worth it. So I'm gonna run down and show you where you would extract if you don't have it. And also keep in mind, there's a lot of really good loot at the water treatment plant. I guess we could go down there if somebody wants to do an extended run. So we'll go ahead and go down there and show it. I don't know if the rogues are gonna be here in offline though. Alright, so I'll typically skip these houses. If you really need cash, you can go in there and loot them. There's a lot of good hardware spawns, like loose tech and, I don't know, just industrial spawns. But I'd typically just skip it. And you want to come to this brick house. This brick house can be really, really good. What you can do is come right over to this rock, jump the fence, bada bing, bada boom. Now we'll run straight up right here. And in this first room on your left, there is a GPU spawn right here, or just loose, random, good shit. As you can see, we got an iridium right there. And then in this room across from it, there's food and water spawns on the floor. And in this book right here, you can get a Bitcoin, Prokills, you know, all the goodies. I'll put a picture what I mean when I say good loot of pretty much what the loot pool is like on this map. It is all kinds of stuff. You got a jacket right here, and then you've got some loose industrial loot and a toolbox. Unfortunately, offline loot kind of sucks. If I'm going for money, I don't go anywhere near here because the rogues are kind of risky. Even if you do have a good route, it can be pretty risky. Alright guys, we're pulling up to the water treatment plant. And what I recommend is going outside this blue fence. And there's a food and water spawn right here, and there's also ammo spawns on this chair. If you are here in an online raid, there's typically going to be a rogue on this roof. It doesn't look like they spawned in. I don't think I turned on AI, so I don't think they're here. It'll be easier to show you the loot. So if you go into this warehouse right here, there's no rogues inside, but there will be 2 up top. You should be able to kill at least 1 while you're walking up. And inside this box, we have a good loot spawn. I've gotten a Bitcoin out of here, Virtex, radio, all the goodies. And then you run up here. There's this box that also has good loot. As you can see, we're getting a lot of euros in offline right here. And then just look at the floor. I've also gotten good spawns, Miltech mainly. And then there's another one right here. I've gotten an Aesa. If you are in an online raid, what you're going to want to do is lean peek this door. So you can see the guy, he's going to be on the turret right there, and you can get an easy headshot on him. If you guys want me to do a rogue hunting tutorial, I can. They're pretty easy to take out. I've gotten the hang of it for the most part. So I could show you guys if you wanted me to. Then if you've already killed all the rogues, we'll go into this building. There is loose tech loot right here. I have gotten a graphics card off of these little bins right here. And then you can go up here, and in those little offices, you can get flash drives and such. There's a tank battery spawn right here. There's a loose loot spawn right here, which is pretty good. And then back here is, you can get your just regular industrial loot. You can also get metal parts and military tubes, or military hoses, whatever they're called. You can also get them here on these shelves. You can also get, I've gotten a radio and a graphics card, but only on this shelf. These shelves seems to be normal, and that shelf seems to just be godlike. Sewing kit right there, 30k. And unfortunately, nothing really else. There's gonna be a gunner right there. He should be pretty easy to take out. And there'll be another one on that roof, but he'll be on the opposite side, so you don't really have to worry about him. Run over here. This is where also the first letter for the mechanic quest is in there, in those offices, and then the second one is in here in these offices, just in case you need to do that. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Just in case you wanted to do that. There's a gold spawn right here. As you see, we got a badge. And then this loot spawn in here is really good. It's on the other side, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Supposedly up top there's GPU and industrial loot, but I don't normally loot that. I'm only showing you guys what I would normally loot. As you can see, we got industrial loot, hose. Just check these boxes. There's a bunch of weird stuff in here. Just random. And then if you go to this corner, I've gotten Aces here. I've gotten graphics cards here. I've gotten a Bitcoin here. And a trooper armor can also spawn right there. And if you're approaching this from the other side, there's a broken box right out here. It has another good spawn. As you see, we got another radio. And that is about it for the loot. And once if you're coming over this way, you can either take Northern Road Extract, which I will go to, or you can take the train. And all you're gonna want to do is run out just the way you came in. And the train is right there, and the Northern Extract is right back that way. Watch out for landmines. Thank you guys for watching. Once again, I am live on Twitch almost every day at 4 p.m. EST. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know if there's anything else you'd like to see as far as rogue farming or anything else related to Lighthouse. Maybe even the quest I can show you guys how to do. Just let me know. Thank you.